Welcome everyone. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for checking into the channel. Today is June 19th. We're in the middle of eclipse season. I decided to come on board and do your eclipse readings. It's been challenging, I have to say, and I'm sure all of you are in many different states on your path. Facing challenges, moving through them, coming out the other side. And so I thought I would stop by and check in and offer you some readings and some guidance for this eclipse season. We're in the middle of it. The 20th, 21st is the second eclipse. The third eclipse is going to be on July 5th. And we just started Mercury retrograde. So why I'm doing these on Mercury retrograde, I don't know. But I think hopefully the messages will still come through that you need to hear. I'm doing okay. I hope you are too. And without further ado, here come your eclipse season readings. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. Hey Gemini, welcome to your eclipse reading. I've gone ahead and said my prayers, shuffled off camera, and pulled a few cards from 3 different decks. This is the Thoth deck, this is the Pagan Otherworlds deck, and then this deck is the Enchanted Map. And I'll say my prayer here just so you and I can get on the same energetic wavelength, and then I'll flip the cards over and start tuning into my guides and see what story emerges. Alright, I ask that the white light surround us, the light of protection, understanding, and healing. I ask that my guides come through and speak clearly this day for our understanding. May all of Gemini's intentions be heard and answered, and I ask that this eclipse season reading be for the highest and best of all concerned. I ask this through all my teachers. Please show us the messages and energies for Gemini for this eclipse season. Alright, Gemini. Let's see what cards have come forward for you. First card up is the Devil in reverse. The second card is the Three of Cups in reverse. The third cup is the Two of Swords. And the last card is the Nine of Wands. Okay. Let me just tune into your message and tune into my guides. As I tune into your cards and the messages on them, Gemini, I'm seeing the inside of a pyramid, or a cave, or actually, no, I'm seeing a mountain, and it's the triangle shape of the mountain, and I'm feeling this like really strong strength within my heart around this mountain, and it's so. What I'm getting is that you're really cultivating strength at this time. And the strength that you're cultivating at this time is to face these things that are in the cards behind the strength, right? So one of the things that you're facing is this Devil in reverse. Let me just show you what the card looks like upright. And this is traditionally the card of bondage to unhealthy power struggles, unhealthy power systems. The devil is also our natural passions and desires in life that can become sources of bondage for us. So it's a double-edged sword. You don't want to negate the devil energy, because that is the aliveness within us, the creative force within us. But you don't also want the devil energy running your life, right? Because then that creates the bondage, the addiction, all the things. So what I'm getting is that you're really honing in the strength to face the devil when it shows up, and to be discerning about whether to allow the creative flow, or whether the devil is taking you down a path of destruction, taking you down a path of the word destruction and keeps coming up. Sorry, I'm tuning into spirit and I'm also trying to speak the words that I hear. 1 second. Damaging. Right, so is this passion that I'm feeling creative, generative passion, or is this going to be damaging to me? And it seems like you're developing and cultivating the strength to say no to the damaging passions. Okay, and why do I say that? I say that because the Three of Cups is in reverse here. Three of Cups upright is a card of celebration, abundance, getting together with friends, very light, fun, exchanging energies. There's a lot of flirtation and love there, and it's reversed. And so with the Devil card, the message is that you're using the strength to discern when something is going into excess, right? Excessive abundance with the cups overturned. I'm also picking up one other message for this card, which is you're using the strength of that mountain energy. Seems like you're tapping into your earthy self, Gemini, just not your air, in order to build the strength at this time where we aren't having a lot of social interactions right now, and the cups of that are spilled. This is almost reading as a Five of Cups energy to me, where the disappointment that you can't see friends is coming up, that you can't be with loved ones, that you can't go out and just, have dinner with a few folks from work. That's what's coming up. And so this strength card is really, I just want to show it to you. I see it as a mountain or a pyramid structure. And here it's wands energy, and you've got the sun in the middle. So if you place that sun in your heart and you put a mountain around it, that's what I'm feeling is the energy that you're cultivating at this time. It's interesting because this is a Gemini reading, but the message is a very earthy, like steady, balanced card. Earth and fire is coming forward as support for you rather than the air. And then the third thing that you're cultivating your strength for is decision making. Like a really clear decision. No back and forth waffling, no back and forth, making the decision, then turning around and unmaking it, then making it again, then unmaking it. It's really about sitting with the mind that goes back and forth, and you're cultivating the strength to tame that back and forth mind, and really to have it be like that arrow in the center that says, this is what I'm doing. Okay? Pretty straightforward message, Gemini. Let me tune in if there's anything else that they want me to say about these Thoth cards. Okay, I think that's the message that wanted to be shared. And I laugh because Pagan Otherworlds Tarot deck, this is the new moon. And this is the new moon in Cancer. And this is the eclipse. So that card is just emphasizing that this is what you're going through during this eclipse season. And what's the other one saying? Six of Cups. Now that's beautiful. That's beautiful energy. So with that, what I'm picking up is that at this eclipse season, as you're honing the strength of the mountain and of the fire and of the solid inner decision maker, you are to cultivate fond memories for past times when you were able to engage with others and have this beautiful, see the flowers growing out of the cups. The Six of Cups is actually double the Three of Cups reversed. So it's to bring to mind all the times when you had this, and also bring to mind in your imagination all the times that you will have it in the future, right? This period of time, this eclipse season, is a hard one for Geminis because of the fact that you're such social beings. And so to look forward to times down the road when you will be with others again, it's going to be really important to navigating this time. So looking forward to eventually being able to meet up with a friend in the park and be 6 feet away from each other and hang out and chat in person rather than just staying home, right? You can even take it to being in the park with several people in an appropriate way and seeing friends again. At this eclipse, meditate on, as you cultivate strength, meditate on what you look forward to, the energies of connection that you look forward to having in the future. That's going to be really important for you this eclipse season. Okay, let me just tune in and see if there's anything else that wants to be shared about that. Okay, I know you're already probably doing this, but picking up the phone and making just social calls. If you can't drop in to visit someone, drop in, pick up the phone, make a phone call. Leave a message if they're not available, right? Just saying, hey, I wanted to connect with you. Just saying hi. You could also go old school, and I've received several of these already. Write a letter. Write an old school letter, not an email, not a text message, and a letter, right? Use your verbal skills to really pour love out to the people you care about. It's not the same as being in person with them, but look it, we're super spoiled. In my grandmother's time, she and her sister were continents apart for much of their adult lives, and the beautiful letters that they would write each other, I mean, they were just beautiful and amazing and full of stories. You know, you can really pour your heart and your creativity out into these letters that you send people. Make it a thing. I encourage you to do that this eclipse season, Gemini, because it feels like an important time to connect with friends is at hand. And if you can't do it in person, perhaps doing it in letter form. All right, that was a lot of advice. Let me tune into anything else. All right, the other thing that I'm getting is the difference between these two cards. And what I'm getting is that, what does it feel like, Gemini, for you when you are in a place of decisive choice? For example, if you're in grad school, what did it feel like when you finally made the decision to go, to apply? When you were accepted, what did it feel like to finally make the decision to say yes back to the school? If you are in an internship or in a place of work, what did it feel like to say yes to this place of employment, right? So as you cultivate the feeling of decision making and make that stronger, it'll assist you at this time. All right, last card, the Enchanted Map Oracle deck, and we have the same card that Taurus got. You are getting the sad embrace. Okay. So this card is just to say, honor all your feelings. This eclipse season is going into Cancer season. Cancer season is very emotional. It's about sitting with and honoring, if you need to cry, cry. If you need to pour your heart out and listen to some sad music or listen to some really sad songs, soul songs. I'm getting the blues. Let that energy move through you, Gemini, because you don't want it stuck, right? You don't want it repressed. You don't want it to be this like, oh, I need this, but I'm not going to let myself have it energy. You do need to let the energy flow. So allow yourself this time at the eclipse to move through some of the sadness, move through some of the disappointment that you feel. Alright, so it's very Gemini, working with both sides of things, dreaming forward and allowing current states of disappointment to be there. You be in the duality, move with the duality, allow the duality to move through you. Alright, Gemini, I think the messages have been shared that needed to be shared, but let me tune in one last time. Oh, it's interesting. My guys are blowing kisses, and so it's, you know, Geminis are very fun and flirty, and if you can't be that way in person, be that way in your heart, be that way on Zoom, be that way online. Just be kissy and flirty and spread that lovely butterfly energy around any way you can. Alright? Be yourselves, Gemini. Just be yourselves. Much love. Take care. Have a wonderful eclipse. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.